Hello, Bears fans. Before anything else, make sure to subscribe to the Bears News Fan Report, drop a like, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any updates about the team that might shock the entire NFL in 2025. Here, you'll follow every move the Bears make with analysis, opinions, and that raw passion only a true fan understands. What if I told you that Chicago isn't in crisis, but rather in the middle of the most ambitious rebuild of the past 2 decades? While some see uncertainty, others see foundations being laid. And what's happening right now might define the future of this franchise for the next 5 or 10 years. What Ryan Poles is building isn't just off-season noise. It's the architecture of a contender. The first clue? The possible contract extension of Joe Thuney. The same Thuney who comes with a heavy resume for Super Bowls, 3 Pro Bowls, 2 All-Pro selections. Since 2020, no one, I repeat, no one, has protected the quarterback better in the league. With Caleb Williams about to become the heart of the franchise, protecting that future starts with decisions like this. Poles didn't send just any late-round pick. He sent a 2026 fourth-rounder. That's called conviction. But if the extension isn't signed before training camp, the risk increases. He could walk. And then we're back to the dilemma. Wait or pay more later. Meanwhile, another plan is forming, bold and unexpected, moving up in the draft to secure a hidden offensive weapon, Tyler Warren, a tight end who's not just a tight end. He runs, blocks, catches, even throws. A Taysom Hill with a lead upside. And with Ben Johnson, who turned Sam Laporta into a defensive nightmare, Warren could become the wild card in an unpredictable offense. To make that happen, a third-round pick might be traded to the Panthers. The same third-rounder that could also be used to bring in Trayvon Diggs. Yes, the Cowboys' ball hawk. The one with 20 career interceptions and the kind of instinct that turns average defenses into dominant ones. And now comes the hot question. Do you use that pick for an offensive playmaker or a shutdown corner? Because if Diggs is healthy and paired with Jalen Johnson, the Bears' defense immediately jumps to another level. But the real bombshell might still be coming. Rumors say that DeAndre Swift could be on his way out. And the name being floated as a replacement? Travis Etienne Jr. Young. Explosive, skilled. Most importantly, he has history with Press Taylor, the Bears' new passing game coordinator. A trade that could not only refresh the backfield, but reignite a more dynamic offense. And there's more. Ashton Jeanty, the prospect who might be the final piece of this offensive puzzle. If he's drafted, Swift's departure becomes almost inevitable. What did you prefer, steady and average, or explosive and game-changing? The question is, are you ready to leave the past behind and embrace this new era? Because if all this comes together, we might be looking at the most promising Bears roster since 2006. Maybe even better. So let us know what you think. Would you trade for Diggs? Bet on Etienne. Extend Thuney or wait it out. We want to hear from you. And of course, if you enjoy this kind of breakdown, subscribe to the Bears News Fan Report. Hit the bell. What's most interesting is that, unlike other years, what's happening in Chicago doesn't feel desperate. It feels calculated. Ryan Poles isn't just reacting to the market. He's anticipating. He's playing chess while others are still playing checkers. Look at the pattern. Every rumored name connects with Ben Johnson's style. Every proposed piece fits into the identity being built. These aren't just reinforcements. They're gears in a machine. And that, my friend, is the kind of vision that separates average franchises from championship teams. What we've seen over the last few months is a cultural shift. From locker room to field. From the boardroom to the fan base. And when a team starts aligning all its decisions around a clear identity, that's when dynasties are born. Or at the very least, nightmares for the opposition. But of course, every new era demands courage. Courage to move on from beloved players. Courage to invest in talent that comes with risk. Courage to believe that the next big step might come from a bold draft pick or a trade that few will understand at first. That's where you come in, fan. Because no historic turnaround happens without the passion in the stands. The question isn't just whether the team is ready. The question is, are you ready to believe? Is this the season Chicago becomes feared again? Are we on the verge of the next great defense in the NFL, the explosive offense we've been waiting for? The beginning of a new era with Caleb Williams at the helm? We're about to find out. But one thing's for sure, the Bears News Fan Report will be right here to cover every step of the journey with you. And if you've made it this far, you already know what to do. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell. Because the winds are changing in Chicago, and this might just be the beginning of the greatest story in the modern era of the Bears. See you in the next chapter.